Hey parents, if you're watching your little one take those first adorable steps, you might have noticed something that's made you pause for a second. Maybe you've looked at your toddler's legs and thought, wait, are they supposed to look like that? You're definitely not alone. This is a super common question for parents of new walkers. If your toddler just started walking and you've noticed their legs look a little bow-shaped, don't panic. It's actually one of the most normal things you can see in a growing child. Those cute, slightly curved legs are a natural part of early development, and for most kids, it's nothing to worry about at all. In fact, if you take a look at a group of toddlers at the playground, you'll probably spot several with legs that curve out a bit. It's just one of those things that comes with growing up, and it's actually a sign that your child is developing just as they should. Here's what's happening. Most babies are actually born a bit bow-legged, thanks to how they were curled up in the womb for months. Imagine being tucked up in a tiny space for so long. Their legs naturally take on a curved shape, and when they're born, you can often see that gentle bow. During pregnancy, babies spend a lot of time in the fetal position, with their knees bent and legs crossed. This position puts gentle pressure on their developing bones, causing them to curve slightly. It's completely normal and expected, and it's why so many newborns have that characteristic bow-legged look. As your child grows and starts to explore the world on 2 feet, you might notice those little legs curving out even more. When toddlers begin walking, their muscles and bones are still getting used to supporting their weight. Those first wobbly steps can make the bowing look more pronounced, but it's all part of the process. It's actually pretty amazing to watch. Every stumble, every step, and every little fall is helping your child's legs get stronger and straighter. Their bodies are working hard to adapt to this new way of moving, and the bowing is just a temporary phase. But here's the good news. For most kids, this straightens out all by itself by the time they're around 2 years old. As they grow, their bones and muscles develop, and those legs gradually become straighter. By the time your child is a confident walker, you'll probably notice the bowing has faded away. Growth is an incredible thing. As your toddler gets taller and stronger, their legs naturally align. It's a process that happens slowly and steadily, and it's guided by their own unique growth patterns. Every child is different, but most will see their legs straighten out without any special intervention. No braces, no special shoes, just good old-fashioned growing. You don't need to buy any fancy equipment or worry about corrective devices. In fact, letting your child play barefoot and move around freely is one of the best things you can do for their development. Of course, as a parent, it's natural to have questions and concerns. You want to make sure your child is healthy and developing as they should. So, when should you be concerned about bow-leggedness? If you notice that your child's bow-leggedness seems especially severe, or if it looks like their legs are curving more than what you see in other toddlers, it's a good idea to keep an eye on things. Trust your instincts. If something doesn't seem right, it's always okay to ask for advice. If your child's legs are very noticeably bowed, or if the bowing seems to be getting worse instead of better, that's a sign to check in with your pediatrician. Sometimes, underlying conditions can cause more severe bowing, and it's important to rule those out early. Another thing to watch for is if one leg looks very different from the other. Most toddlers have a pretty symmetrical bow, but if you notice a big difference between the 2 legs, or if one leg seems to be growing differently, it's worth mentioning to your doctor. Or if the bowing doesn't improve or actually gets worse after age 2, it's a good idea to check in with your pediatrician. They can do a quick exam, answer your questions, and let you know if any further steps are needed. Most of the time, they'll reassure you that everything is on track. And if you notice pain, trouble walking, or other issues, definitely reach out. Bow-leggedness by itself usually doesn't cause pain, so if your child seems uncomfortable, is limping, or is having trouble keeping up with other kids, it's important to get it checked out. Remember, you know your child best. If you ever feel unsure, your pediatrician is there to help. They see this all the time and can give you peace of mind or guide you if anything needs extra attention. To help those little legs along, let your toddler play and move as much as possible. Crawling, cruising along the furniture, and exploring their environment are all fantastic for building strength and coordination. The more they move, the more their muscles and bones develop. Dancing around the living room, jumping, spinning, and even just toddling from room to room. These are all great activities for your child's growing body. Playtime isn't just fun, it's essential for healthy development. Make sure your home is a safe space for your toddler to explore. Soft flooring, clear pathways, and lots of encouragement will help them gain confidence and strength. The more opportunities they have to move, the better. No need to force anything. just encourage lots of gentle, natural play. Let your child set the pace and celebrate every new skill they master. Bottom line? Trust the process and enjoy watching your little one grow. Bow-legged toddlers are usually just growing up right on schedule. It's a normal, healthy part of early childhood, and in most cases, those wobbly legs will straighten out all on their own. So keep cheering on those first steps. And remember, those wobbly legs are just a sign that your child is learning, growing, and becoming stronger every day. With time, patience, and lots of love, your toddler's legs will straighten out beautifully. You've got this.